Hello, my name is Julio Santillan, and now I'm going to talk about library publishing services in Latin America. We saw for this presentation, it's important for you to keep in mind that universities are the main actors in the scientific development in Latin America. The universities act as the main scientific producer, so they are the most important scientific editor in the region. In this regard, they play a key role in the processes of scientific communication in our countries. We researched about these processes and now we want to share some facts about LPS in Latin America.
Nowadays, libraries from main Latin American universities are following in the footsteps of their counterparts in other regions around the world, implementing academic publishing services progressively. For instance, in recent years, the librarian events in Brazil had been opening to interesting discussions about their professional role in the scientific publishing process. We have identified the following important aspects in the scientific publishing process in Latin America. Well, first, these services has been provided in the main universities in the region. Sometimes these services are offered outside of university libraries. For example, outside of libraries networks. Frequently, these services are related to research institutional areas. For example, vice-rectoral research areas. These services are part of institutional programs oriented to promote scientific production. They have name related with promotion of scientific production too, and they try to extend the visibility of their institutional scientific production. They still not adopt the LPS name, but apply their principles. They provide technical support, training and consulting. For example, implementation of editorial strategies. They are based on open access principles and they are managed and oriented by professional library teams. We thought that this is an important point. The management of institutional repositories and scientific journals are the services more developed for this LPS in Latin America. In this context, the demand of librarians with special skill is increasing. However, there also exist libraries offering publishing services for both platforms of electronic books and conference management. It's important to remark the work done by the LPS in scientific journals, the main vehicle of scientific communication in the region. This is important if we recall that they are the main scientific editor in the region. More than 60% of scientific journals in Latin America are published by universities. In this regard, the demand of publishing services for this journal is currently being covered by LPS. This is the reason why university libraries are implementing scientific journal platforms, one of the services with the highest distribution and demand. For instance, until 2014, just in Brazil, there were 125 scientific journal platforms. This represents 1,600 titles of journals. A direct consequence is that Latin America holds the highest density of users, 34%, an international level of open journal system, the electronic tool more used for scientific journals management around the world. The scientific journals platforms are the most common reference of LPS in the region. Through them, the university libraries promote quality criteria, the use of suitable technologies for journals publishing, the adoption of standards and provide guidance about the diverse aspects of scientific communication to the editors. The experience of work of groups in the scientific publishing platforms performed by Sao Paulo University and Chile University are testimony of the degree of development of LPS in the region.
Finally, some comments. We thought that LPS are an excellent choice for the development and promotion of scientific communication through digital environments in Latin American universities. In addition, the implementation of these services represents a new opportunity for innovation and professional advancement of librarians in this region. Well, for more information about our research, please send a message to this email. Thank you for your attention.